Having trouble keeping up with the accelerated life-altering changes occurring on the planet? Reporting to you from the new Earth, the newly forming world reality of vibrant health and well-being, united community, and personal evolution. Tune in to learn how to update your internal coding and biocircuitry to the rapidly shifting consciousness so that you too can become a divine human. New Central is the brainchild of Meg Benedicte, a pioneer in quantum vortex healing and energetic activation. Weaving together ancient spiritual knowledge, quantum physics, and vibrational healing, every show is dedicated to promoting a holistic lifestyle that supports all life on the planet. Additional services are available at our website, newearthcentral.com. And now, here is your host, Meg Benedicte.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the show. Oh, we're so excited to be here with you today. This is a very rare gateway today. It's the 555 gateway, so we're going to do some amazing activations here together. But before we get started, we're giving everyone a minute to get onto the webcast or on the telecast. Let me bring on my beautiful co-host, Minette Mays. Welcome, Minette.
Hey there, Sunshine. Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us in the middle of the week.
I know. We normally meet on Saturdays unless we have a very specific event, so we're so happy to see you here, and we want to give a big shout out, a big wave of love to our loyal light workers who have been with us for years and joining every month, working here together. So we're just thrilled to be here with you. And then we want to welcome our new customers. We're seeing some new names, so welcome to the show. And we'll walk you through the format. I'm getting a little bit of feedback, Minette, from your phone. Do you hear that at all?
Sorry, hang on. There's that a little better?
Much better. Thank you, my dear. Okay, so the format of the show. So I'll just go through a quick summary of describing what we're going to work on, just kind of get a good oversight, and then we'll open up the vortex, get into the sacred space, work together on both our personal activations and intentions and then our planetary activations and intentions. So we're going to work on both. You'll have time to do both. And then once we finish through the meditation, we open up the space because we've created a very powerful force field that we can then add in more global intentions. So we're asking that on the tail end when we open up to our callers and open up to you on the webcast, that you focus your intention on our beloved Gaia, on our new Earth timeline, on our global intentions. And Minette, why don't you let them know how they can reach you?
Sure. If you have an intention that you would like for me to read out loud after the meditation is over, please email it to support@newearthcentral.com, support@newearthcentral.com. If you have a short one, I might be able to catch it in the chat room, but email's always best.
Yes, it is. It is. Okay, so we're already feeling the joy of the moment here today, if you can tell.
Happy.
I know. I'm sitting, but I'm doing my happy dance while I'm sitting here. And we're just thrilled to show the energies with you. And so let's go ahead and get into the meditation. So, Minette, I'll connect with you at the tail end of the meditation.
Okay.
All right. So today, if you're new to this gateway, it happens very rare. It happens only once every 9 years. And so this is actually a 5-year. If you add 2021, it comes to 5. And so today is May 5th, so it's a 555 day. And it's really turning out to be one of the most pivotal gateways of this year. 5 in numerology is the master number of change and freedom and progress. So kind of keep that in mind as we're doing our intentions. This is the year that we are proactively seeding and grounding and building our new Earth timeline. And so 555 Gateway brings a triple dose of 5 energy, also at the same time that Uranus, which is the planet of change, is in the Earth sign of Taurus. So this is where think of it like we think of change usually as energy in motion, but we're going to take that motion of change and we're going to make it earthbound. We're going to ground it in. And so this is also a beautiful day, a beautiful gateway to activate more of your personal ascension codes so that you can live fully in this new Earth timeline. So we'll be doing that when we get into the meditation. Also, we are starseed souls that are visiting from far off galactic star systems, and we're here at this especially this year. This is the year we came for. We are here to seed, S-E-E-D, seed new light consciousness from the advanced civilizations that we come from. So we're here creating, think of it like a new world. That's what our mission is, create a new world. We're seeding this new Earth timeline with our soul gifts and our soul light and our soul consciousness. So together we're creating this new civilization. Okay, so keeping that in mind, let's go ahead and activate the vortex and get set up. So if you're new to this process, if you can sit with your feet on the floor or stand with your feet on the floor, just as we do the first few steps here to get the vortex up and running, because you're going to use your whole body to ground into it. And then also, if you're new to this type of work, this is quantum work, and so we're using both the left and the right brain. And we're mostly used to using just our left brain. So the right brain is our holographic brain, and it's our psychic brain, it's our intuitive brain, it's what we use to visualize. And so as I'm walking you through the steps, use your right brain as best you can to visualize the activations that we're doing. It's good practice because think of it like a mental muscle. We're needing to use it a lot to get it strong again. And most of the neural pathways in the right brain are dormant, so we're starting to bring them on. Think of it like you're flipping the switch and turning on that right brain and using it and getting more and more adept at your psychic brain. If you find during the activations that you are floating back over to that thinking mind in the left brain, just stop and breathe and reset and go right back into your intuitive visualization in the right brain. Okay, you guys, let's go ahead and get started. I just love these energies today. So, all right. Let's take a couple deep breaths. We're just going to focus inside and bring our attention down from the mind and into the heart and the breath, into the belly, coming into the center of your body. Deep breaths. We're going to use our breath to move the energies. So dropping into our core center, and we're going to use our feet chakras like magnets, and they're going to lock right onto our grounding, onto Gaia, and then we're going to go and connect to the 12D crystalline global grid of our new Earth timeline. And this grid is just a couple feet below the Earth's crust. So you're dropping into the ley lines of the 12D crystal grid and connecting and rooting and grounding. All right, there you go, everyone, getting really secure. Now we're going to stay in our bodies as we do all of this astral traveling, so we're not leaving our bodies. That's why we're grounding with the full body. We're going to use our super consciousness to travel the galaxy. So centered in your belly, in your breath, in your heartbeat, and feet grounding right onto the crystal grid. Okay, excellent. Let's go ahead and bring in our spirit team. So connecting to Mother, Father, Source, connecting to each and every one of our God selves, our I am presence, our monad, and our soul family, our soul group. And then bringing in our support team of angels and archangels and spirit guides and ascended masters and the shamans, the elders, the wise ones, your protectors, calling them in to circle around you with their love and support. We're also connecting to Gaia and to Mother Nature and the nature spirits, calling in the devas and the fairies and the elementals of air, fire, water, earth, and ether, so we can do the alchemy. We're also connecting with Archangel Metatron. We're using Metatron's sacred geometry called Metatron's cube. And this is embedding. Metatron is putting it under your feet and your grounding. If you're new to Metatron's cube, it's made up of 12 circles around a center 13th circle. So we're going to step in the center. Turn it on with our light, with our energy, our chi, our spiritual energy. And as it turns on, those 12 circles rise up as pillars of light up and around the body and the aura. And they're shimmering and vibrating and humming with the phi harmonic tones. And we hear this with our human ears as Om. And so you can Om if you want out loud. But everything is starting to vibrate and tone with those beautiful frequencies. And that starts to rotate the pillars around you. So if you're looking from your higher self view down, like onto the top of your head and down to your body on Earth, it's going to rotate right to left, counterclockwise, anti-clockwise. So the vortex is beginning to form. So as those pillars spin anti-clockwise around you, they're going faster and faster towards the speed of light. And so they're starting to blend into each other, into a vortex of light. Okay, here we go. We're getting it spinning. And just breathe into it. And spin with it anti-clockwise around your body and aura. It's starting to open and expand your field up and out into the higher dimensions. So we're opening out. The anti-clockwise is an expanding spin, opening your field. Ooh. Oh, beautiful. All the way out. And then we're going to go even faster and start to collapse the time barriers and the gravitational force and spin all the way out to quantum. Whew. Yes, there you go. Whew. All the way out. Break the time barrier all the way to quantum. And that allows us to access both the particle field and virtual particle fields. So that means we're going to work with both our physical body and our energy body. So let's focus inwards to our energy body. We're going to bring a second spiral, and this is coming up from Metatron's cube at the feet, but it's a leaner spiral coming all the way up to the pelvic floor root chakra. Spiral up the channel. We're going all the way up our chakra channel, clearing out density and trauma and memory. We want a clear, open channel all the way up to the higher self at the top. We go up. Whew. All the way to the top. And as we get up here, we connect to our God self, our higher self, our soul presence. I always feel like a heart-to-heart connection. It's a beautiful light being. That is your soul presence. We've lost this connection in the past, and we're rebuilding it now. It's like building a nice, eternal bond to your higher self, your God self. Now, your soul is made of your signature light and your sound waves. So we're going to now reverse and come back down the channel. We're still spiraling anti-clockwise, but now we're coming down. And imagine that you're bringing your soul energy all the way down into the body. So it's a big stream of your soul light and your soul frequencies, your soul tones, all the way down the channel. You're an open receiver, breathing in soul light, soul essence, soul presence, soul consciousness. It's flowing down on the crown, flowing into all your chakras, filling them with soul light, soul frequencies all the way down to the lower body, to the pelvic floor and the root chakra. Breathe it in, spin it in, pull it in. Getting your soul inside you. Beautiful. And let's go to the heart center. Big heart filling with soul light, soul love, soul presence. Just like a big sun radiating and shimmering your soul light here in the core of your body. It's the center of your Merkaba Taurus. And it's starting to raise your frequencies up higher and higher. All right, and then the last step is to establish a 0 point. When we're in 0 point, we can unify all aspects of ourselves inside into oneness. And so to do that, we're going to use the infinity of light and run it left, right, horizontally at the heart, and another one horizontally at the left and right brain in the mind. So 2 infinities looping left and right, and they're starting to integrate and balance your energies. Oh, yes, and let's focus into the center of the infinity in the heart and the mind, and this is called 0 point. Everything is at 0. It's 0 gravity, 0 polarity, 0 time. We're in the now. Just attuned to being in 0. Pure stillness, silence, calm. Just breathe your energy into the heart and mind, into that calm balance, that still point. And it just begins to spread up and down your body. Calm. And all the biosystems start to go into coherence, and the heart and mind going into coherence. Whew. There you go. Let that ripple through you. Whew. And it's naturally starting to repel out any non-coherence, up and out of the physical body, emotional body, mental body, and just let it release. Oh, there you go. Any energies that have been feeling disturbing or uncomfortable or agitated or depressed, just let this off you. Into the vortex. The vortex spins it to source, into the light, to transmute to light. So you're just releasing the discordant energies. There goes some more. Could be that you're having some trauma clearing or some memory clearing. So just lifting it out, flushing it out, spinning it back to source light. Whew. Good job. Because we want to be in 0 point as we do these activations. That nice calm, the stillness. Okay, that's where we can start. And so if you want, you're welcome to relax back. You've got your feet as grounding. We're in our bodies now. We're going to stay in our bodies. And we're going to use our soul super consciousness. This is the right brain again, using the super consciousness to travel into other spaces and places in our galaxy. All right, so to do that, we're using this quantum vortex. It works like a time machine. It can spiral back in time or it can spiral forward into the future. And so we're going to use its spin momentum and spiral back in time. And we're going back thousands of years to the original Pyramid of Giza. All the way back. And we're going to take our super consciousness and start to connect to the original Pyramid of Giza in Egypt and enter into the ground floor. We're all gathered there, and you can feel the warm stones under your feet and the vortexes pulsing and vibrating because it originally was a frequency generator for the whole grid of Gaia. So we're going back when it was fully operational, connecting to the other star systems, to the galaxy, and then also to Gaia's grid and Earth's chakras. So you might feel it vibrating around you, feeling it pulse. It's very high frequencies. So as we are standing in the center, ground floor of Pyramid of Giza, we're all still in our own personal vortex. So we're all spinning. And when you step inside a pyramid, this is angled in the golden ratio. So it's already beginning to propel our vortex spin upwards. So follow it up with your super consciousness. We're going to go all the way up to the capstone, to the Eye of Horus, and then all the way to the pinnacle of the pyramid. And as we gather here, we're connecting with our escorts, Archangel Metatron and Archangel Michael, who are going to escort us to the galactic center, into the great central sun, the spinning black hole vortex at the center of our galaxy. This is the source of all life in our galaxy. And so I just kind of lock elbows with Michael and Metatron, one on each side. So go ahead and connect to your escorts. We're all going to go together. We're still in our spinning vortex, and so as we step off the pyramid, we go into a wormhole that starts to form from our spiral and opening up a pathway all the way directly to the galactic center. And let's all go. Traveling at the speed of light or faster to the great central sun and the galactic center. There we go. And as we begin to rise, we encounter this massive black hole vortex spinning, and it's connected on the other side to a parallel white hole vortex. And so where the two funnels meet, black hole of our vortex and connecting to the crystalline white hole vortex that opens to the crystalline universes. So we're going to go and all gather right where the two funnels meet between our galaxy and the multiverse. Right where the two funnels meet. Okay, everyone's starting to move in there. Now what this is called, it's a 0 point field. So just as we established a 0 point within our own field, the galaxy has its own 0 point field. And so as we step into it, most people think that 0 point is a void space of emptiness, but in reality it's a very vibrant field of popping electrons, of virtual particles that rise and recede into that vibrant pulsing field of life force at the 0 point. And so that's what we're stepping into. It's pure, potent source field. It's waiting for our visuals, our dreams, our wishes, our intentions, our passions, our consciousness. It's waiting, and it responds to us as we step into it, getting our bearings, getting settled there. A massive shimmering crystalline stargate rises up in front of us. And this is the source field. This is the source stargate. And so let's all step inside this crystal stargate of Source Creator. This is the gateway between the worlds. So as we step in, there we go. Everybody starting to step in and open and receive this beautiful infusion of crystalline God light just flowing through your being. Just breathe it in, let it flow through you, let it wash through you. It's nourishing you, it's energizing you, it's strengthening you, regenerating you. Pure God light flowing right through you, to your entire being. Just let it purify your energy. We're going to work with this purification light in our intentions. So just get a good dose of it. You're just like in a shower of it. Just let it wash through you, fill you, nurture you. And we're reconnecting to our divine God Creator. Going into oneness with Source. As we reconnect and we honor our oneness, our connection to the divine monad, to Source, we proclaim to the universe that we are sovereign beings. We send our statement out in our hearts and our minds proclaiming, I am all that I am. I am all that I am. And it ripples out, acknowledged, and returns back, ripples back, and receives back in. There we go. I am all that I am. And in this sacred moment of recognition, of acknowledgement of our divine essence, and our gratitude to all the divine beings here supporting us. We connect now to today's 555 gateway. It's also here in the 0-point field. And you'll see the 555 up on the top of the gateway. And so now let's connect to the 555 gateway. And it has different energies. These are really new energies. These are beautiful energies. And so just open and breathe and receive in today's powerful 555 ascension waves, shimmering light. Just breathe it in, soak it in. Let it fill you. We're breathing in these 555 ascension energies of change and progress and of building our soul's reality. Just breathe it in. This is the newness that's arrived. During this past year in 2020, you've all been completing your involvement with the old Earth timeline. So as you let go, you're purging and clearing these old energies from your body, your heart, your mind, your field. And in the early years of 2021, there's been major clearing and purging of these old energies. And so let's do a clearing first before we do the activation. Okay, so we're just focusing in on all that's been coming up for you to your awareness and in your meditations and in your healings and clearings in the past months since 2020. And we're just opening this light. Let the 555 ascension energies just flush through you so that we can work on clearing old karmic trauma and patterns and conflicts. We want to send all resistance, any resistance that you've been feeling inside to the new earth, to the new changes, to the new energies. Let's just, with love and compassion, move that resistance into this pure light, this purification light. Just letting the resistance melt away in the purification light, wherever you're feeling it, if it's tightness in the body or in the head or the neck or the heart, wherever you're feeling the resistance to the new earth timeline, to the new changes. We're just softening and dissolving resistance. Opening to the new changes. Opening to these new positive energies. Opening to these new opportunities now that are available. All right, beautiful. And let's continue to work on whatever has come up to your awareness for healing and clearing and transmutation of any major karmic trauma, patterns, and conflicts. All right, so we're focusing on inner karmic conflicts. And these could be showing up with lovers, with partners, with mothers, with fathers, with friends, with siblings, with neighbors, with bosses. Okay, so just pause for a minute and tune into and feel into if there's been any karmic conflict that's gotten triggered in the past months that's come up for healing, for clearing. Just acknowledging that this is your own karmic conflict. And be in space as best you can of acceptance and compassion for yourself and others. And we're breathing this crystalline purification light into the old karmic conflicts and energies and patterns and programs. The light starts to loosen it up, part. Helping transmute the conflicts, or helping loosen any rigid energies. You might have emotions coming up, just moving those into the purification light as well. It could be anger, resentment, just letting them move into the purification light. Okay, you're doing great. We're spinning fast. We're starting to go into the transformation. We command all old karmic trauma, patterns, and conflicts to move into the light now, to dissolve and transmute the conflict energy into the light now. Whew. Command to release all karmic conflicts up and out of the body, the heart, the mind, and energy field. We flush it up, spin it up, exhale it out, breathe it out, release it into source light now for transmutation. Whew. Fast spin. Whew. Spinning, spinning, spinning. Clearing on deep levels. Clearing out of the cellular memory, clearing out of the emotional body, mental body, physical body. Whew. Clearing any karmic conflicts that hang between you and others. We're no longer sustaining this. We're no longer supporting karma in our realities, in our lives. We're here to complete, resolve, and transmute all karmic conflicts from all lives. Okay, good work. Ooh, that was a good clearing. Ooh. So you might still feel it releasing. We're just going to let it be outgoing as we continue. So we've spent this last year, 2020, during the pandemic, in decomposing these old, outdated codes and unconsciousness and patterns and programs. So using this purification light, and we're erasing our history from living in the old Earth timeline and the old Earth control systems. This is what we're clearing. And this is what the 555 Gateway is helping us shift out of and into the new Earth timeline. So just also tuning into these angel code 555 energies. They're helping you let go of energy that no longer serves your highest good. And so we're just letting the 555 angel energies wash through us, purify us, cleanse us, letting go of old energies that no longer serve us, serve our highest good. Whew. That's good. Good release. Because we can't go back. We can't go back to the old Earth. It's already completed. It's already decomposing. It's already releasing out of Gaia's field. So just letting go of any resistance to the change, to the new Earth timeline. There goes a little more. Imagine you're opening your heart and your mind to these new positive energies, the new progress that's occurring, that we're launching today in the 555 Gateway. Yes, good. I felt the hearts open and expand. Beautiful. Opening to the new positive energies, the new positive progress. And as we open to the new timeline, we open to the new energies, just imagine you're pulling any energy left in the old Earth. So we're going to pull our energy fully, all of it, over onto the new Earth timeline as our new foundation, as our new home base. This is where we're going to build our soul's ascension life. So if you want, you can imagine you're kind of wrapping your arms around all your energy and pulling yourself onto the new Earth timeline, all the way in. Good, there you go, coming in. Even the last bits and pieces holding out. We're just pulling all of ourselves over onto the new Earth timeline so we can build our ascension life, and we're starting to ground and anchor our energy on the new timeline. This is our new home, our new foundation to build onto. You might feel your feet shifting a bit as they're locking now fully onto the new Earth timeline. Whew. That's it. Getting nice and stable on the new Earth timeline. This is your home base. Beautiful. Okay, that locked in. Excellent work, you guys. All right, so 555 is the code of progress and change and freedom and creation. It's sparking alive within us as we're breathing in the 555 energies as we're standing in the gateway. And you're starting to activate more of your fifth dimensional consciousness within your entire being. So let's turn our focus inwards. So you're focusing inside into your soul's light body, and breathe in the 555 Ascension energies. They're going to come down your channel into your light body. There you go, breathing in the 555 Ascension energies to activate your personal Ascension codes held deep within your soul light body. Just let those light codes turn on within you. We're receiving a 555 turbo boost to activate your Ascension codes. Ooh, just breathe that in. Spinning it inwards now into every cell of your body, bringing that crystalline light into every cell of your body, activating your Ascension codes. Ooh, so they light up and turn on and start to come alive. And they're going to help you build your new life in this newer timeline. Whoa, there goes some more turning on. And they could be all over your body. It could be in the brain, it could be in the heart, it could be literally in your physical cells, turning on your soul's Ascension codes. Just keep grounded and keep breathing into it, lighting up. Ascension codes will help assist you in building your Ascension life in the newer timeline. They're intelligent, they're conscious, they know just what you need. They were planned before you incarnated. Okay, we're spinning really fast. Just big, powerful activation happening right now. Just keep breathing into it. Receiving the activations. And they're going to assist you in building your new life. Okay, starting to settle in and integrate. And so, as I mentioned earlier, we are starseed souls, and we're visiting from far-off galactic star systems. We've all come here for this year. This is a very important year. And we're here to seed new light consciousness from advanced civilizations that we came from. We're bringing that consciousness, that wisdom, that knowledge, that intelligence, new lifestyles. We're bringing in new inventions. We're bringing this from our home stars, our advanced civilizations, and we're bringing it to Gaia, and we're helping transfer it into Gaia's collective, into her field. Okay, so with that in mind, we're just connecting inside to your own star seeds. And we're starting to seed the future Earth timeline with our soul gifts and our soul consciousness. So envision planting the seeds of what you love and value in your life in the newer timeline. So we're going to do personal planting right now, okay? 555 represents the master builder. So you're tapping into being the master builder of your own life and starting to plant your star seeds in your own body, in your own heart, in your own field, in your own life. You're creating and building your Ascension life. And we're welcoming these new changes to materialize within us and in our lives for our highest good and the greater good of the planet. And so we're going to pause for a couple minutes of silence to give you all time to lock on to what you want to plant, what you want to seed, what you want to grow and bloom in your new Earth timeline. All right. Let's go into silence, working on personal intentions and seeding. Giving your love, giving your light to your seeds so they bloom and grow. We're grounding and anchoring them using this powerful Taurus earth energy today to help us make them earthbound so they can come alive and create our new lives, our ascension lives. There we go. And as they're spinning in, grounding in, taking hold within our fields on our new timeline grounding. We set this into motion now, and so it is. So it is. So we're just going to let our personal activations continue to process within us, and now we're going to focus on working with Gaia, working on our planetary intentions and activations. So again, we're in this powerful 555 gateway. It's just amazing. And just breathing in these ascension waves, letting them stream through you. We're the channel. We're going to stream into Gaia's field. So we're just starting to do a big ascension wave of the 555 energies into Gaia's planetary field and collective consciousness. All around the world. Uplifting higher and higher frequencies. When we can connect to Gaia's chakras, her earth chakras, her sacred sites, the pyramids, the temples, the henges, sacred circles, just connecting to all that is beloved on our beautiful Gaia. We're sending these 555 ascension waves into the global grid, the sacred sites. So there we go. They're amping up and sparkling alive. Powering them up with divine love, divine compassion, with these new 555 energies of positive change and progress and freedom. Together, we're building this newer timeline for all life on the planet. It's amping some more. Crystal grids. The global grids are just sparkling alive, amping very strongly. We're just sweeping it all around the planet. And as I mentioned, this old Earth timeline really began to break apart last year and during the 2020 reset. And so let's help, as we got this momentum going now all around the planet. Let's spin off the old Earth karmic conflicts out of the Earth plane back to source light for transmutation. So we're going to use this purification light again, but now we're working in the Earth plane. Okay, so doing a big flush of the purification light into the Earth's land, waters, and air, and into her grid and her sacred sites. And we're helping to flush out the shadow elements and the pain and suffering and the corruption and greed, flushing out the abuse and the violence out of Gaia's Akashics, out of her memory fields, out of her earth plane, out of her peoples, flushing, transmuting it all in the purification light of Source. Woo! Whoa! Fantastic. We are the cleanup crew, so flood that planetary field with the purification light so we can birth this new Earth this year. There goes more. We're the global healers of the pain and suffering of humanity and the animal kingdom, the plant kingdom. We're here to bring in this healing purification light to transmute, to transform, and to awaken to the newer timeline. This 555 gateway is powerful today. It's activating new progress and change for the greater good of all life on the planet. We're still spinning fast, still permeating deep into the land, into the grids, into the memory into the earth plane. Whew. Whew. We're helping to anchor and ground in this new earth timeline into the collective field, into the earth plane. We're making it earth-bound for everyone to enjoy and thrive. We're connecting it to the crystalline grid and the earth chakras and the sacred sites. So this new earth timeline is alive, it's activated, it's thriving for all life on the planet to live in harmony and peace and joy and love. Still spinning, still activating, still purifying and cleansing. You're doing a great job. And as we're purifying the planetary field, imagine placing your hands on the sacred land with reverence, respect, and honor. It's connecting to the energies in the land of past advanced civilizations. Placing your hands on the land and connecting to the mystics and the magicians, to the ancient pyramid builders, to the Jesus and Magdalene lineage, to our soul's ancient memories. We're connecting to the sacred land. We're bringing it alive again now. 555 represents the master builder, that is you. We're bringing these ancient energies to rise up and out of the land and into the collective consciousness. Spinning fast, still activating. You're resurrecting these ancient energies and lineages and civilizations to come alive again in the new earth timeline in 5D Gaia. We set that in motion, and so it is. We are the galactic starseed souls, and we're here to seed galactic wisdom and consciousness into Gaia's field. And so we're connecting to Gaia's land. We're pulsing the 555 cosmic energies. And place your crystal star seeds into Gaia's land to grow and bloom and become our new earth. And so together we're planting our visions, our intentions, our dreams, our desires, our star seeds for this new earth timeline. For Gaia's beloved 5D earth to come alive. For the Garden of Eden to return again. For all life on the planet. For the greater good of all. And we set this into motion now. And so it is. So it is. We are the master builders, and we're continuing to seed as we go day by day into this new life. And as we stand in the crystal stargate, in the source field, in the 0 point field, let's all take a moment and we're going to visit our Starseed Soul's original home star. You don't have to know the name of it or where it's located. You can follow your soul frequency to your home stars. Ask your soul to take you home. We're all going to bilocate, so we're still staying in our bodies. but we're allowing our super consciousness to travel the multiverse and pop into our time coordinates of our home star and connecting to your beloved star family, your soul family, and breathe in your starlight inside you. Breathe in the love from your soul family. They're so proud of you, and they love you dearly. You're not alone. They're always with you, supporting you. Feel the love. Feel home. Feel inside you. Home is where the heart is. Oh, yeah. And as we receive the gifts of home, you can bring in anything that you're going to bring back with you to Earth for your personal ascension and the planetary ascension. And these can be in all shapes or sizes or forms. Could be crystals, could be light, could be colors, could be frequencies, could be knowledge, could be technology. Just bring in what you're ready to take back with you and pop it inside you for safekeeping for the journey back. Getting ready to return back to Metatron and Michael at the Galactic Center. Just giving our love and gratitude to our soul family. And we'll start to reconvene at the Galactic Zero Point Field in the Source Stargate. Everyone getting ready to return to Earth. Connecting with Metatron and Michael as our escorts to take us safely back to Earth. Okay, everyone gathering. Getting ready. All right, we're ready. Okay, so we're still in our spiraling vortex, and so as we leap into the space-time wormhole, traveling at the speed of light or faster back to our bodies here on Earth, coming all the way back, bringing your super consciousness all the way back down inside you. You can tap on your arms, your legs, as you're grounding in all the energies you're pulling back with you. Ooh. Spiraling in, all the way in, integrating in. Ooh, dropping down inside, merging with you. Ooh. Spin, spin, spin. Big, fast spin. Coming inside. So you're pulling inwards all the way in. Ooh. Feel your feet on the earth. Dropping into your lower chakras, root chakra, into your hips. There you go. Ooh. All right, we're in. And so now in the oneness of the I Am present, we invoke the Divine Mother and Divine Father to stream the frequencies of love into the heart flame of every being on Earth, filling and building the frequencies of love to all life on the planet. We call for the birth of a new Earth, our new home in unity consciousness. And we set this into motion now. And so it is. And so it is. And just stay in your spin. We're built a very fertile force field here so we can seed more of your global intentions. So we'll start with your emailed intentions first. If you want to call in, please dial 1. That lets me know to bring you on the air. And so we'll go back to Manette and work with the emailed intentions first.
Sure. Thanks so much for a lovely meditation, Meg.
Oh, I'm so happy. Yes. Thank you.
Our first email is from Carolina. I call for loving healing techniques, remedies, and processes to be openly available to all who may seek and benefit from them, and for a great shift in the medical establishment that includes all healers, doctors who have knowledge of natural and organic earth-based medicine, supplements, and other gentle healing modalities. Thank you for adding this.
All right. We set this in motion, and so it is. So everyone give your love and your light to each of these intentions so they seed and grow.
From Karen. In this 555 gateway, we are fully enfolded in the glorious radiance of positive energies flowing, uplifting, moving, elevating all as one presence, still, always present, loving whatever arises in joyous expressions and happy surprises that move us in unexpected, wonderful ways. Smiles are everywhere.
Oh, my heart's on smiling. Oh, we set this in motion. So it is.
From Arcia in Switzerland. May there be compassion in every single heart. Compassion for everything and everybody. And may this compassion grow and expand infinitely and connect, heal, and unite all hearts and all beings in unity consciousness. And so it is.
We set this in motion, and so it is.
From Catherine, my global intention is for all of us to receive divine abundance, divine health, divine peace, divine sanctuary, divine well-being, and divine assistance, fulfilling our divine purpose.
We set that in motion, and so it is.
It's from Misty. My global intention for humanity is that the generational distortions that we have carried in our bodies and fields, that are passed on to our children through our bloodlines, be healed. That we will remember our true heritage and royal lineages as we deepen our connections to Sophia, Gaia, and star families. That all people be blessed with light and the knowledge of their oversoul as they come into embodiment.
We set this into motion, and so it is. Beautiful intentions.
From Tristan and Jalilian. May everyone awaken to their loving awareness and start to make a difference in the world and their communities. May the energy to heal the soil be supported and water, air, and nutrition become abundant once again, and an abundant ecological system be birthed. May the collective be supported to choose the new 5D systems.
We set this into motion, and so it is.
From Sylvia. Imagine living life in peace.
That is our divine inheritance, and we set that into motion. We claim it, and so it is.
From Lalita. I would like to intend that we all take ownership of our feelings, experience, and let go of all judgment to live in love of ourselves and others.
I'm set this in motion, and so it is.
It is. From Leilani. My global intention is that the truth will prevail on earth soon, so that humankind remembers their divine origin.
So important. We set this in motion, and so it is.
So it is. My intention is, from Kita. My intention is to help transform our ability to live in this world with a balance of light and dark, acceptance just as we are. creating within this world the safe spaces, tools, support, resources, and collaborations to facilitate love, transmutation, and bridging into our new paradigm of being.
We set this into motion, and so it is.
And so it is. That's all the emails from now.
Beautiful intentions, everyone. Thank you for contributing. We're building a really powerful force field. We don't have any callers. Does anybody like to contribute? Dial 1, and we'll bring you on the air. Everybody's not into us. They're in the zone.
We're all loved out. I had to take a minute to catch my breath. I get it.
I did too. With some of these intentions, I realized, oh wait, come back, Meg. Oh, actually, when we went into the silence for our personal, I could have gone for an hour, and then I realized, oh wait a minute.
Oh no, it really is. This is one of the blissiest. I know I say this a lot, but this really is one of the blissiest days that we've had in a very long time.
We were really ready for it, too. All right. Thank you. We've got a caller. Okay, let's bring you on. Your last 4 digits of your phone number is 3746. 3746. You're on the air.
Hi, Meg and Manette.
Hi. Who's this?
It's Gary Nicky from Washington, D.C., the Shamanic Samurai Medicine Man again. So I just want to say thank you so much for all your blessings. I just love the events that you do and everything. They're so powerful. And how wonderful the 555. It was my birthday on April 29th, so I turned 59. And so it's just a great energy and everything. Thank you. And I'm rebranding as the DIY Zen guy. So I just want to say thank you so much for all that you do and bring in the love, light, peace, power, and blessing for health, wealth, abundance, prosperity, and perfect self-expression. And aloha, mahalo. So thank you for all that you do.
Oh, thank you, Gary. Yes, all right. We set that into motion. We love you too. And so it is. Blessings, abundance. Oh, so many. All right. Well, that was our Gary. So, I think if you don't have any last-minute emails, then we will do our final invocation.
All right. One more email from Julia.
Okay.
I am seeding a restored planet and healthy, whole, sentient beings living in love with all children cared for and having lots of fun together.
Wow, we set that into motion, and so it is. I was definitely feeling the magic in this event as well, the fairy magic, the angel magic. I mean, it's here. Oh, it's a beautiful, beautiful energy. All right, everyone, so just breathe it in. We're going to be in this today. We actually have 2 more 555s on the 14th and the 23rd, and so you can use the recording 2 more times if you like on those days, but this is the major power day. Those are kind of like continuation days, if that makes sense. We'll pop in and work again with the recording. So, okay. On this sacred day of global healing and rebirth, we connect to the rising swell of Christ consciousness, filling the hearts and minds of all souls around the world. And as we unite in the Divine Trinity, we create a balanced and united universal planetary sanctuary for all to ascend now in ease and harmony through all levels to that which cannot be named, to the silence, the stillness, which allows all this to be. Leave only the truth now, the truth of our realized divinity. And with the power of God, Goddess that we all are, we now speak the word and set this into motion now. And so it is. So it is. Just stay in the bliss, everyone. We're so thrilled to share these events with you. Thank you for contributing today, for showing up, for participating, and keeping this ascension wave going. And our next global will be on May 26th. It is an eclipse. We got an eclipse coming on May 26th, and it's also the Wesak moon, the full moon, the Buddha moon. So that'll be another powerful gateway. So hope to see you then. And until then, we're sending our love to all of you. Giving you a big hug. Bye for now, everyone.
Mwah!